Welcome back to D4. Today we are going to be adventuring to the Gyeongbokgung Palace in Seoul. Here we are on the bus going to the other side to get to the palaces. Yay! Here we got to the palaces and they had these construction barriers up because they were working on the palace and as well as around the King Sejong statue, as you can see here. I don't know how this happened, but I ended up behind a celebrity and I got to have coffee with her. Well, I had smoothie, but Sylvia is so famous and she's showing off her nails here, which we both got the color wrong. Her fans told us the correct color and now I can't remember which color it was. Of course, I had to get a quick glance over of the coffee shop that was near the hanboks rental place that we would be visiting after our coffee stop. And somehow I found out that one of the gentlemen over here sitting is the owner of the coffee shop. And they had some decently priced stuff. At least in my opinion it was. So next up we got our smoothie and our coffee. Here we are at Daehan Hanbok rental in Seoul next to the palace on the second floor. This is Sylvia picking out her hanbok and the owner's wife filming her for her. And it's time for a cultural lesson with Sylvia.
This is called 복주 money, like lucky pocket.
Oh, okay.
And you usually get money from this. Like you bow to your cousins and every family. Bow, like literally bowing.
Like on the
kneeling
knees.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kneel down and bow, and then get money. Say money 받으세요, and then get money. And then put it inside of this.
This is the hanbok I chose, and I'm over 6 foot tall and over 200 pounds, and it was a little bit of a struggle to get on, but it was very nice to wear. And this is my hairstyle that they did for me, which came up very beautiful. We were going to enter the side, but then decided against it to go through the front. That way they know we're royalty.
Yes. Yes. I'm the queen.
Yes, you are. And here we are at Gyeongbokgung, the front of the palace. Of course, I had to get a candid video of me. And this is us entering Gyeongbokgung, and if you look at the ceiling, you can see the beautiful paintings that they had on there. Oh, wow. And this is inside of Gyeongbokgung, and here you can see the beautiful architecture before you go to enter the rest of the palaces, and you can actually enter the palace for free if you're wearing hanbok. And here we are meeting some of Sylvia's fans from the Philippines who were nice and lovely. Here we are exploring before we were to cross over the Yeongjego Bridge to go through the Gonjumun Gate to the other part of the palace. And here I am struggling to walk up the steps because my long legs decided they were going to step on the skirt of the hanbok, and I was praying that I did not tear it up. But here is the beautiful ceiling and architecture at the Gonjumun Gate. And after passing through the gate, we are now in the ceremonial courtyard of Kunjongjeon, where the king's throne room is, and the pathway was a little wobbly for me and I'm slightly uncoordinated, so here's a video of me trying to walk. I'm terrible at walking, obviously. And I wanted to get a video of me just showing off the hanbok. I don't know why, but I just really thought it was pretty, and then I liked looking at all the different animals that were carved in the stone. And here's me struggling again with walking up the steps and stepping on the skirt. I feel so bad that I kept stepping on them, so I had to hike it up a couple times. And here we are at Gyeongbokgung, the king's throne room, and you can see all the different types of architecture and colorfulness and paintings and just different things that were so vibrant and cool to witness in person. And I really just was enamored by the different artworks. And then there's Sylvia trying to get my attention to make sure I knew where she was right before she started filming one of her TikToks, which she was really cool. And here we are back again with the King's Throne Room from the center view. The first time I was on one of the sides. And here I am passing through the Sejongjeon, which is the Sejong Hall, where these buildings behind the throne room was where he would do his duties as a king, with meeting with high officials in either of the buildings. And here I was realizing it was starting to rain, so I was trying to hide under the awning. Located to the right of his former office is Cheonjujeon, which is the office the king would use during the winter. Here we are passing the Gyeongheru, which is a royal banquet hall which was destroyed in the Japanese invasion and then reconstructed and then restored in the late 20th century. Just south of the Gyeongheru Pavilion is Sujongjeon Hall. And just north of the palace is the mountain Bulgaksan, which I was completely enthralled by because I just felt like I needed to go towards it. And here we are going over another pond, heading towards the northwest of the palace. Here we have made it to the most northwest part of the Gyeongbokgung Palace, which is the Taewonjeon Shrine. Wow. And before stepping up on these steps to go towards the shrine, I stepped on the skirt of the hanbok and almost pulled it down. So I had to quickly readjust before making my way further towards the shrine. Continuing my way around the shrine, you could always hear the everlasting sound of insects in the trees and grass and everything. And the grass around here looked very vibrant, and the plants just seemed so alive and thriving, which was very beautiful and felt so serene. Here we are making our way towards the north side of the palace, which this road was really muddy, so I kind of looked to the side so I wouldn't get anything dirty. And this is Gyeongbokgung, the vicinity where it was. We are entering the Gyeongbokgung residence, which was the private residence of King Gyeongbokgung. And now back at Gyeongbokgung Hall, these are some markers that would bear the rank of a court official. And this concludes day 4 of my trip to Korea and our trip to the Gyeongbokgung Palace with the wonderful tour guide of Sylvia. And I want to say a special thank you to Daehan Hanbok for giving us the opportunity to try on their hanboks, which they had wonderful customer service and spoke multiple languages, and they are very accommodating and just all around great people. And yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and come back for day 5.
You can use this one.
Okay, thank you.